The airport apron is the area of an airport where aircraft are parked, unloaded or loaded, refueled, or boarded. Although the use of the apron is covered by regulations, such as lighting on vehicles, it is typically more accessible to users than the runway or taxiway. However, the apron is not usually open to the general public and a license may be required to gain access. The use of the apron may be controlled by the Apron Management Service to provide coordination between the users. The apron is designated by the ICAO as not being part of the maneuvering area. All vehicles, aircraft and people using the apron are referred to as apron traffic. Other terms. Tarmac equals. Many people in the general public and news media refer to the apron at airports as the tarmac despite the fact that most of these areas are often paved with concrete, not tarmac, often referred to as PQ concrete. The origin of this usage in the media is unknown, but many groups have attributed the first usage to a Wisconsin pilot named Ryan Burdick. The term tarmac was used during an early aircraft hijack episode in the Middle East. The reporter with a British accent reported that the aircraft was parked on the tarmac, and it stuck as a descriptive area. Usage in the media. Movies Captains of the Clouds, 005912 You'd better take your aircraft off this tarmac. Iron Eagle, 005636 And I want a trainer at the same time, on the tarmac tomorrow. Universal Soldier, 002134 They're moving something else onto the tarmac. Flight Plan, 010749 The plane's to be deboarded on the tarmac, passengers first, then crew. American Gangster, 015933 Is here on the solemn tarmac at Dover Air Force Base, Donkey Punch, 001920, he got tarmac-ed. Tarmac-ed? Behind enemy lines, Columbia 001254 See you guys on the tarmac. Green Zone, 001031 Reporting to you live from the tarmac here. Planes, Fire and Rescue, 001511 G, this tarmac is getting awful hot. Television Jag, Blindside, 000846 I know a shortcut across the tarmac. 24, Day 5, 1:00 a.m.-2 a.m. 001756 Pulled onto the tarmac. Prison Break, vs. 0:32 and 53 seconds at the north end of the tarmac, Prison Break, vs. 0:33 and 20 seconds Tell them Dr. Sarah Tancredi needs to be let on the tarmac. Surviving the Cut, Navy EOD, 003316 And a delay has left the team waiting on the tarmac, Pan Am, pilot 003120 on a tarmac in Cuba with a plane full of exiles. Pan Am, unscheduled departure, 003244 You're gonna be keeping it company on the tarmac, burn notice, Army of One, 002215 on the northeast corner of the tarmac. Burn notice, fail safe, 002354 Ryan, Nick, and I will cover the tarmac with M4S, burn notice, scorched earth, 000734 A burning plane on the tarmac, kitchen nightmares, Mykans, 000126 And just down the street from the tarmac, burn notice, exit plan, 002541 Then we don't head to the planes on the tarmac. Have I got news for you, episode 48.9000355 They're tarmacking over all of our rivers, 24, live another day, 8:00 p.m.-9 p.m. 001314 That Air Force One is on the tarmac. Ramp In the United States, the word ramp is an older term for an area where pre-flight activities were done. An apron was any area for parking and maintenance. Passenger gates are the main feature of a terminal ramp. The word apron is the ICAO and FAA terminology, so the word ramp is not used with this meaning outside the US, Canada, Maldives, and the Philippines. See also, pavement classification number. References. External links, media related to airport aprons at Wikimedia Commons, Challenges to Airport Ramp and Runway Debris Control.